This German man found a secret compartment in his attic. What was inside? Incredible. An elderly German man who fled with his family from Czechoslovakia after World War II has discovered the possessions secretly left hidden by his father in the roof of their old family home. Rudi Schlattner was forced to flee the family home as part of a mass expulsion of Germans from Czechoslovakia after President Edvard Beneš ordered the final solution of the German question by evicting all ethnic Germans from the country. After knocking on the wooden panels in the loft, Mr. Schlattner found a small piece of string hanging from one of the panels. When he pulled it, a set of shelves were revealed, filled with long-lost secret possessions. Mr. Schlattner's lost treasures will now be held in a museum in the town of Ústí nad Labem, as the Czech government rules dictate that all German property left behind is now owned by the state. Now in his 80s, Rudi contacted municipal officials in the village of Líbauch in northwestern Czech Republic, who now use the family home as a kindergarten. The house had undergone roof refurbishments, leading to concerns that the secret treasure might not still be hidden in the roof. But Rudi's father had done such a good job of hiding it that nobody discovered them. He said, "My father built the villa in 1928 and 1929. He always thought that one day we would return and get it back." He was accompanied on the visit to the building by employees of a museum in the nearby town of Ústí nad Labem, together with the mayor of Líbauch, manager of the kindergarten, archaeologists, and employees of the museum. After 70 years, it was hard for him to find the exact hiding place, but the 70 packages were eventually found under the roof. Museum assigner Thomas Okura told Czech daily newspaper Blesk, "Mr. Schlattner was tapping the roof boards with a small hammer. All of them had the same sound. Then he tried to find a string which was supposed to detach the boards, which was a system set up by his father. He told his son that he would only have to pull the string in order to detach the boards, and suddenly he found the string. And when he pulled it, the two boards detached, and the shelter full of objects untouched for 70 years appeared. It took too long, and we thought that the shelter had perhaps been discovered and the items removed during the roof reconstruction, and we would not find anything. But suddenly he found the string." He added, "The packages were very skillfully hidden in the vault of a skylight. It was incredible how many things fit in such a small space. It took more than 1 hour until we put everything out. There were some packages wrapped in brown paper and some unwrapped objects such as skis, hats, clothes hangers, newspapers, and paintings by Joseph Stegel, who also lived in the house during World War II. Mr. Okura said, "We were surprised that so many ordinary things were hidden there. Thanks to the circumstances, these objects have a very high historical value. Because when the Germans were expelled, all of their property was also confiscated. The items in the attic remain under the ownership of the Czech government." All the packages were taken to a museum in the town of Ústí nad Labem, where they've been unpacked, analyzed, and filed. So far, several packages have been unpacked, some umbrellas, hats, badges, paperweights, paintings, pens, school tables, unpacked cigarettes, socks, books, sewing kits, and much more. Everything was in very good condition according to the historians. Manager of the museum, Václav Haufek, said, "Such a complete finding of objects hidden by German citizens after the war is very rare in this region. Because they're property of the Czech Republic, their previous owner cannot claim them back. It's not yet decided which institution will take the objects." Mr. Schlattner is reportedly not bitter over the fact that his family's treasures cannot be returned to him, and promised to help with identification of the objects, although his health is not good. The destruction of World War II had caused enormous hatred in Czechoslovakia of its ethnic German population and the government. Thousands died during the forced expulsion of 1.6 million ethnic Germans, their homes, and into the American zone West Germany. These were the fortunate ones, and a further 800,000 were sent to the Soviet zone. Rudi and his family were among those that ended up in the American zone, and before they left, they had time to hide their property in the attic of the family home. He said, "We thought we would one day return and find our property there."